Hi, welcome back to the Squire Syndrome TV podcast. It's been a while, we know. Hope you're well. I'm your host, Ben Gilman. As always, welcome back to the TV/film/ whatever the fuck we want to talk about podcast, when we feel like it. There's no Helen Watkins. She's so depressed about the lack of podcasting, she's decided to take a mini strike for 2 weeks. But I am joined by a woman that cannot legally live in Korea because she will be arrested for doing things to Korean men, which we've heard numerous times on this podcast. It's Tara Chloe.
Hey guys, my husband just dropped a new clip from one of his live performances. Take a look.
She wants us to adopt him. This is off camera. She asked me and Troy to adopt him. I'm not having kids. Mine. I don't know how that works. Clearly, he's younger than me, but it's not cool. And I'm also joined by a man whose sexual prowess is more overrated than Harry Maguire's defensive capabilities. It's Troy Salmon.
Oh no, Harry Maguire! I'm a guy for Harry Maguire. I'm flipping out.
I was going to say David Beckham, but he's actually generally. Beckham's the first thing I'm going to talk about. I watched that. But he's generally you forget what a great player is. Like he could change a game like Gerrard.
Hey, Beckham was legend.
Beforehand, I forgot how good he was, and now I put Harry Maguire in there because Man United fans will know how utter shite he is.
And we are in trouble.
Top of the leg, top up tight, top of the leg, top of the leg.
This guy, look at this guy.
Let's just stop. Let's stop. Oh, we're not. We're gonna lose it. But better than I thought we would be. If we can get just the Conference League, I think for the season, if Spurs fans decided that we would be in the top 7 again, that's all we wanted. And 15 seasons with Europe, and all of a sudden we're out of Europe. Bit weird. So that's what we're going for, 7th, 1 place above, and we are off to a runner.
Gotcha.
Imagine though if Arsenal and Tottenham had like having a North London run up there this season. Nobody else.
That'd be insane. That'd be
great. I would rather fight Arsenal because they're more fun. Man City, toxic for days. Arsenal, I generally rate the fans. They deserve this.
Arsenal, man. Arsenal, the nemesis of like Arsenal when I was younger.
You and Chelsea are going to get relegated this season.
Hell no. We're going to survive. We're going to be mid-table.
And we'll survive. Anyway, football talk over. How are you doing?
Hey, we are doing good. Well, I'm doing good. I'm doing good so far. And I think Tara over there, I think she's doing pretty good.
How's your pussy, Tara? How's your cat?
Oh, cha-cha.
I should have left a gap there.
That gap was insane.
She's all right. She's outside. Yeah.
I've come with jokes. Watch out. This is a dangerous episode of Square Syndrome.
I was like, is he going to leave it there?
No, I should have left it. How's your pussy? How's cha-cha?
Oh my God.
Oh, she's all right. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Let's take a break to look at my.
No, we haven't got time. We've got 400 shows. I don't want to see boys. No.
Ben's like, no, we don't keep it professional today.
No.
Keep professional today.
Yo, that's my husband.
I've got 6 shows to get through on my end.
Got a million shows. And
next week, which we record back to back, I've got another 5. We got because we haven't recorded in 2 weeks. I have collected a long list accidentally of short shows like bang, bang, bang. It's been like, quick. It's what do you call it? Speed dating. It's like that. I've been doing that in the last 2 weeks. Smashing 4-parters.
Oh my God! Oh no, Ben!
Your
Korean
men have no effect on me at all. Right, let's go. Let's smash through this today. Tara, I will ask you to confiscate your own phone in a minute. Stop it. Focus. Podcast. Let's go. When you come to your bit, you can go on about Korean men. I will let you know. Let's get this fucker going. Right. We'll be here for 2 hours. Right. Well, we have to be here for 3 hours for the recordings, but I don't want to be on this one episode for 2. Let's go. Right. Wow. I've had a week of management as well. You can tell. Manager Ben is here. Right. So, where do we want to start? I'm going to go to David Beckham's Golden Balls. We should follow that route. I watched the 4-part documentary on Beckham, and Victoria Beckham's laying out her ass. So you know, Victoria Beckham is the one that decides where David Beckham goes because she wants to go vacation in certain places in Europe and stuff. I feel like she's trying to go, I'm humble and I'm not posh and I'm working class. No, you're fucking not.
Yeah. Oh, I saw like a tweet, and when Beckham like dissing Posh, was like, no, you're not humble. You've got humble beginnings. She was like, yeah, my dad had da, 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 da. He was like, nah. Sorry,
No.
I saw a bit of it. Yeah.
Where is Victoria Beckham trying to be a humble bitch?
She tried it. She tried it.
You know what though? This
Yeah.
documentary, David Beckham is such a nice lad. Like he really doesn't show any anger to Simone. Like in '98 when he kicked him, and like all the stuff he went through for years after the World Cup, and you just kind of see it. And there's a lot of great footage. By the way, Netflix, if you can find all that very interesting Spice Girl backstage stuff with Beckham hanging out, there's a documentary in there somewhere. I would love to see a Spice Girls Netflix series.
Yeah, they should have done that ages ago. Yeah.
No, but it'd be interesting. They're not as pretty as Korean people, so they're more ugly. I don't want to see perfect Korean people go, I'm so sexy. I'm so sexy. You get my dance moves. Too busy having sex to do dance moves. All we can do in Korea is dance.
Oh
Put
my
plastic
god.
surgery on our faces. No, I'm sorry. That's going too far. No, I'm joking now. They can do is dance. Korean people can dance. They're the best dancers on the planet. But
They can.
Wow, what a statement of intent. And they're quite good at acting. Responsible parents, I don't know. But basically, Victoria Beckham,
Yeah.
I don't know. She comes off weirdly in this documentary. It's almost like a mini Spice Girls documentary alongside David Beckham's football career. And the problem is they're going to go about the Rebecca Spanish nanny thing. They're going to put one episode to go. Okay. Obviously, I think you could have had a few more episodes because we've only just coming up to the affair, the alleged affair. I'd never know. I don't think he did. I think she tried to.
Yeah, she tried to.
I don't know. I think.
I don't think he did anything, bro.
My friend who worked in Spain saw him in a nightclub with her kissing. So I think there's some truth to it. So he wouldn't say that. It did happen, but well, who I'm not saying cheating's fine, but he's married to Victoria Beckham and he realized his life choices and tried to make an exit. I bet you she's got but the documentary is really good. I really like David Beckham more and more. I feel like they covered a lot of Manchester United and Madrid.
Yeah.
Stop taking pictures, Tara Clay, while I'm talking. That's for Instagram, isn't it? I can see you. I know what she does. I'm going to see this on her stories, isn't it?
Oh, you know, I've seen it. I've seen her do it. I know.
She's taking pictures. It's incriminating. Don't put my face on the internet, woman.
I'll put a smiley on it.
You better. I don't want my face on the socials. I look terrible today.
I definitely, but I'm just going to put a smiley on everyone's face, though.
Good.
Including mine.
Somebody, I liked it and put it on my story, and my brother turned around and went, "You look like shit, Ben." So don't do that, please. This is a no. You've been warned. That's not cool. Bring it up at Christmas dinner with the family.
You look like crap out there.
You look like you've been off heroin, in other words. You look like you were like locked away in a room to get off of heroin. I'm not angry, it's hilarious though, but please put a funny face on me.
Oh god, that's funny.
I feel like I'm schooling to Tara. I love you, Tara.
Oh my, it's funny as hell.
But the Beckham thing, it's got a lot of good features, and I don't like Ferguson. Alex Ferguson. I never liked him. Or what a weird dude, always stopping him for having fun. Bit of an arsehole. I don't like Guardiola and Klopp for the same reason. Bad losers, bit of a monster. Hey Klopp, you lost, bitch. Shut the fuck up. No replays. The attitude from Liverpool fans.
Yeah, they're getting too high now.
You lose a game. Those 2 red cards were red cards, by the way. The goal was disallowed, but it happens.
Yeah.
And your players got cheated. I mean, he dived. Don't do that again. I can't say his name. Our player.
Yeah.
We won with 10 men. Shit. All right. So, so I don't like football coaches that have that real elite attitude of winning and have to like bitch and moan. And I don't like Ferguson. Ferguson doesn't come off very well. I've never liked Ferguson.
Ferguson
I
the
know
legend,
you're
but
in that
yeah,
camp, right?
I'm a Ferguson the legend in my eyes, but at the same time, I know his attitude. His attitude kind of.
This comes across, and to their credit, they show his side, and he's not defending himself. He's like, "Yeah, but I wanted to focus on football," and it makes me really annoyed for Beckham because Beckham was clearly still playing at an elite level.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Yeah, and well, the only complaint I have is I would have to see him in Paris, Madrid. I don't think we're going to have room for it because you're going to stick the last bit of Madrid in there, and New York. That sucks. It should have been a 6-7 parter. There's another 3 parts to spread this out a
Probably
bit.
so short. It should have been longer than that.
Yeah, because I thought they were going to do Milan, Paris, and they didn't. They don't like. By the time the third episode he just gets to Madrid, you're like, oh shit.
Yep, it's a gap. Yeah.
And I don't think they're going to rush it in episode 4. So that's Beckham. It's very good. It's made me reaffirm him. Who else do I have here? Oh yeah, we need to talk about sex education.
Education.
Have you seen it? Has anyone seen this?
I haven't seen the latest one. I haven't seen the latest season now.
Okay, I'm just going to be very careful.
Do it.
I might put this up again when Helen comes back. And we'll talk about this again in a couple of weeks when you've watched it. Feel free to bring it back up. Oh my God, Tara, stop with that. And he looks like he's been gagged in an S&M shop. I know that's a phrase for COVID, but looks like he's getting. Anyhow.
Gagged in an
Coming over
S&M
some
shop.
girls working his dick. He's like,
What did you just say?
Only you can see the audio for this podcast.
If only. But oh, geez.
Right. So I'm going to just go on to sex education. I watched the last season. Some people I think generally people are not happy with the ending of sex education.
Okay.
I'm just going to go through the numerous reasons. First of all, I will say there is a great joke about a dick in episode 1, which I'm not going to spoil because it's hilarious. Asa Butterfield, if that was your dick, you should have asked a stuntman. You should have asked him to put it in better lighting. If it was a stunt dick, I would have asked for a bigger stunt dick. That's all I'm going to say. If that was a stuntman's dick, I would have asked for a bigger dick. That's all I'm going to say. Right? And like, I wouldn't have put my dick on. I don't think it's his dick. I think it's a stunt penis.
Yes, mate. Yeah, someone else's.
Yeah, but you should have asked for a better one because some people can't tell the difference. But anyway, so I have a couple of troubles. I have a bit of problem.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to quickly go through the characters. I'm sure, Troy, you've heard the discourse online about it. It's not as good as everyone thinks.
Yeah, I've heard some stuff, yeah.
The problem is, a lot of the characters are not together that should be together to loosen things up. The new characters, like people complain about LGBT, that's fine. I don't think that they're a hindrance. They don't dominate the main story. They add to it because a lot of cast members didn't come back. They just decided, season 4, they lost a lot of people. They didn't come back.
Yeah, they did.
You have to replace them with new characters. I think the new characters are LGBT. They represent. There's only like 3 new characters in that bracket. It's an overestimation to say everyone's gay. It's not. It's 3 characters, like a little group of friends that they add to the other team. That is it. They're going on like it's the biggest controversy ever. Half the cast is LGBT. They're not. There's already quite a few LGBT in the team, like fluid bisexuals in already. You've just added a couple more characters. You've literally taken 3 characters that were LGBT and replaced them with LGBT. I don't think it's a big deal. No, I'm just sick and tired of like a little bit of representation. They're not acting like everyone is gay, by the way. Can I just point that out? There's still a lot of straight characters in the show as well. It's fine to have a balance. It's not like where it's with certain shows where just everyone is gay. It's a good balance. Or through the new college, everybody's got unisex toilets. And this is a bit weird though. Everybody's happy. It's a bit of a cult. I'll be honest with you.
The late season. Oh snap!
If you worked there, Troy, you would just end up taking a toaster to the bath after the first day, bro.
Oh damn!
Drinking.
Oh no.
Okay, so I don't like. Without spoiling it, I'm not happy with. I've noticed something. Otis.
Okay.
This is every season. He's quite an arsehole. I think season 4 really brings it out. He's actually the worst character. He's actually a real dick. Like, because every time it's with me at Maeve, he will self-destruct every friendship around him. He'll only focus on her. I mean, it's like the same pattern seasons 1, 2, and 3. I've had a quick look. He does the
Yeah,
same
that's
thing.
what he does, though. Yeah.
Eric always gets ignored by him every season, and then he shouts at his mum. And so that's quite repetitive. I don't like Otis now. And when I go back to watch Sex Education, I won't care about Otis anymore because he's Asher Butterfield's a great actor, but his character is quite selfish. I've noticed this now. 4 seasons taken me, and he's not going to grow. And I think like the whole Maeve Otis relationship was an absolute fuck you. The ending's a fuck you. I'm not. I can see why people are angry about that.
Okay.
Because 4 seasons for that. At least Ross and Rachel got to have sex, bruv. Like at least they were a couple. They
So
barely
this season.
spent any
Oh
time
wow.
together in this season. They
Okay.
barely spare any time together. And I'm just going to tell you now, Troy. By my tone, you can tell that they break up.
Yeah, I can tell.
So they bring Ruth, the other one, like the one that he was dating season 3. She gets a really. They keep her like she comes up to the top.
Okay, so she takes
They
over.
do
Okay.
really well with her. And she just does. She gets friend zoned, and it's just like everyone's like, "Why is it just not? Why is he not with Ruth then? Because Ruth is clearly better for him." He gets into a fight with a sex education. There on the new campus, there is a sex education person as well, and he's like,
Yeah.
"I came up with the idea, bruv. You're not the first person that was a sex therapist." And he's like a real child the whole season, and he's really annoying. He shouts at his mum for no reason. The lovely Joan, Gillian Anderson's character.
Oh man, do my
Dive
dog like
into
that.
her with a character with like the sister turns up and we get to see a single mum thing while she's a radio host. That I loved it. I think the show's standards are still quite high. It's not as funny, but the drama is there. I would have loved to have more jokes.
Okay, yeah.
It's
You
just
got a bit too drama thing, not much jokes in there.
yeah, but the acting's great. But I would have loved more jokes because it's kind of gone missing halfway through. A character dies, it's turned into fucking skins.
Oh,
Eric
what the
and
hell?
Adam only get one scene together in that church to say hi. Where's the fallout? Where's Adam's? Why is Adam on a fucking farm the whole season? Why is he not at least interacting with Otis and?
That's in a farm.
No, but he lives nearby. Why is he not at least outside of their school interacting with them? Why have we put him away in a farm? Like it's lovely to see you've put him there, but that people are like, well, why is he not like interacting outside of school with them? Why is he here? This 1 5-minute scene, lovely scene with Eric.
Yeah.
That's it. He's like an orbiting satellite around everybody else. He doesn't interact with anybody else. So there are decisions.
That's messed
There
up.
are decisions that have been made here. And Calvin, last season there was one that refused to wear trousers.
Yeah,
The American sounding person.
Yeah.
The main focus of the finale. Why? You're still a boring character. I don't care if you're transsexual, motherfucker. You are boring. I can't remember anything about you. There's a transsexual character that comes into the season that's much more memorable in the lesser screen time of 2 seasons that you've had.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great to have that there, but if you remember her from season 3, what did you remember about them? Nothing.
Oh my gosh, that's
Such
crazy.
it's not the actor. It's just that the character's so boringly written. Like the actor's fine. The actor's doing the best they can. They can. I think that's the right pronoun. But it's just you're letting the character down, the actor down with bad writing. I'm not happy. It's okay. It's not the worst ending ever to a show. And people are like, "Oh, we want a season 5." Well, yeah, you're gonna get a Game of Thrones.
Season 5. They're not gonna see season 5.
This stuff happens all the time. Bad endings happen.
Yeah.
So I don't want to put a pisser on you, but there's a great joke in episode 1 with a projector. You're gonna love it. I think I might skip that.
I can already tell. I can always tell it's gonna be something crazy. I can already tell it's gonna be something nuts.
It is a great dick shot at the beginning, and it's hilarious. Anyway, you won't see it coming. So, One Piece.
Oh, One Piece. Okay. So
I think. Okay, so I'm going to say this. This might be the best first season of anything I've seen in years. So confident. It knows what it is. I now am going to read the manga. I must probably try and find the manga or watch the anime now. I won't watch the anime, but it's I like it more than Bleach and Naruto now. It's just I feel like the biggest victory for this show is all the non-fans loving it and getting converted to manga. There's no girl boss, but the women are strong and flawed, and this is something I've not. my wife doesn't like it. I said, no, having a flawed woman who's still strong is what is good writing. For too long,
There we
there's
go.
been
Go on, Ben,
too
preach.
many strong-ass women who've got no flaws. And it's been the men, and it's just been crushing men. And every person on this show has flaws, and they're working on them. I said, Nami was empowered to do what she wanted the whole time. And then she went, okay, I finally are going to accept your help because you're not going to go away, are you? Please help me. She had a good reason for it. I think all the designs somehow work, which is insanity. I've seen future stuff. I don't know how they're going to have to pick and choose some stuff because there's no way they're going to cram it in.
Yeah,
They're going to
exactly.
do like 8 seasons of this. This will continue to run for like 6 years. I don't think Netflix will let it go past 6 years. Maybe they will. I don't know. Very unlikely. So they're going to have to just take the best stuff. I hope they don't fuck this up with woke shit in season 2. Please don't let those people in. I saw it with The Witcher. I saw The Witcher go from season 1 to woke shit. I don't want woke shit in season 2. Robin, get her in, have strong women characters, but you did not punch down on the male characters. This is important. Season 2, don't make your only black character a liar though. You need to fix that because Usopp is annoying. I want to punch Usopp in the face. But I think that's the point in season 1. But I love the characters. I think everyone's cool. There's no weak link. I love it, and I think they've done a fantastic job. Now I do know that Oda is the reason why, because this lot did Cowboy Bebop, right, and they fucked it. So I know Oda has made sure that everyone's giving them credit. Don't give them credit. Give Oda the credit because Oda's stuck to them like a limp.
Give him that credit. He approved this. He agreed.
Because I know if Oda wasn't there, this would be some bullshit. And Oda told them, you're not putting your woke shit in here. He said in an interview recently.
He did. I read
they
it.
wanted to make Luffy. No, this is how my characters are. Shut the fuck up. And you're not. These are the characters as the fans want to see them.
Yeah,
everybody's good. Strong female, strong male characters. Robin comes on season 2. I know she's meant to be like a badass.
Yeah.
For Nami to have a flaw, that's great because I'm so happy when I cried when she accepted Friends. Worth it.
Oh, yes.
Great
That
acting.
was the first Friends ever in her life, so
Yes.
Huh?
Yes. But
It
you
was
see with Marvel and
first
Star Wars
ever.
right now, Tara,
Yeah.
they're perfect. There's so many Star Wars and Marvel shows where the women aren't allowed to have something to grow. You need that growth.
Yeah, you need that. Yeah, exactly.
And men are toxic. And there's so many. Luffy is a positive. Excuse me. He may not be white, but that man is a role model for any person, a male or female. His positivity this week made me go through work with the attention to help people, even if they've been difficult. That guy. You see so many people now think he's an influential mindset. He's just a nice guy that wants to help people. I think we don't see so many positive male role models. It's so nice to see a positive character who isn't just one note. He can get angry. Exactly. He does have a flaw. If you piss him off, he sees red. You touch his friends, that's his weakness. He gets angry. And is he overpowered? No, he needs help from his friends to win the day. I love the boots on the barrel. I love the set design. I love all the flashbacks that they put in the show when it's applicable. I would have done more episodes, would have done 20, would have done a lot because I know One Piece is a long way to go. But 8 episodes, it felt like 10, 12. I was so sad to see it end because I was wanting more.
I know. I was like, and the thing is though, and the way they did these arcs as well, and the way they incorporated them into the show, I was like, this one season, I was surprised how good they did it. The long arc, I was like, what? I was like, oh snap! The East Blue stuff, man. Oh man, so good. It's so good. I was like, snap.
So Gundam, don't fuck it up.
Oh jeez, oh no.
Netflix, don't fuck it up.
Oh no.
You got Death Note. I see Death Note. We all remember how shit that TV show was.
Oh yeah.
Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck up Evangelion, and don't fuck up Yu Yu Hakusho. We'll be watching. Actually, I won't fuck up because that's from Japan. They won't fuck it up. The Japanese don't really fuck up their anime adaptations.
It's usually solid in Japan, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
America I'm worried about, but well done, Netflix. Best show of the year. Best debut show of the year by hands down. Like, nobody expected it to be this good. I just can't. I praised it last time, but hallelujah. F it. What a
Okay.
show.
Can I just say one thing about One Piece?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
go.
Zoro is hot. Like Kenya is hot. Did you see how big his titties are? He's getting bigger and bigger. It's gonna be bigger for season 2.
He's going to be a big actor, I think. I think all of them are going to go into massive things. The problem they might have is trying to. It's going to be like sex education. It's going to be longer between seasons because those actors are almost probably. They're already saying it might take 2 years to get the next one out.
Oh
I
yeah,
reckon
yeah.
If if I was Netflix, I would make sure they lock them down to exclusive contracts to say when we're filming, you're fucking coming, because they are going. I would lock them down for 5-6 seasons. I would make sure, because you do not want their schedules to get so busy. I see it with Sherlock and other shows now. They're so
Yes, that's what I'm
they're
saying.
trying to get season 5 of Sherlock to be made. They cannot get Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin, whatever his name is, inside the show right now. Like, they can't. And like, you see it with a lot of shows, trying to get them back. Sex Education took a long time because Shitty Gat was going to be the Doctor, and Asher Butterfield's appearing in everything. Emma, the player that plays Emma, I've seen her in a couple of movies in Hollywood. She's in Barbie. She's going to take off. Trying to get them when they get bigger is going to be difficult. So, Netflix, sign your lot. I hope before you signed it, you knew how big this was going to be. Even if it's shit, the fans would have kept it propelling, because it's the biggest anime manga franchise in history. It is. It could be the biggest show in the world now. Like, everybody else.
Sure, heck yeah, obviously, yeah.
Everyone's watching
This is a
it.
door. Well done, Oda. You knew what you were doing, you clever boy. All the top manga. Have you seen all the volumes of manga have gone back up? The first 5 mangas.
Yeah, that thing went zoop. Nothing right up, right up, boy. That's crazy.
All those new fans are knocking on the door now. I won't watch the anime, but I will read the manga maybe at some point.
Yeah, I've been watching the anime as well, man. With that, yo, it's pretty good.
Ghosts.
Oh, Ghosts. Okay, so again, Ghosts.
The UK show is back, season 5. Finished it.
Okay.
There's a Christmas special, and then we are done.
Mm.
Still good. I've also watched Ghost USA. So,
Ghost US, all right.
So let's be honest, both shows are very different from each other. So again, kudos to the American version for, being different from the UK version, not copying it, because they're like 2 different shows now. They're doing different things. And I give kudos to Ghost USA, because the UK one, you can see the differences. Like, they've really gone off over here, away from the UK one. And they've done their own thing. The ghosts are even different. Like, they're the different personalities. They're not trying to. There's 1 or 2, but because American and British history is so different, obviously, they've got different type of era ghosts to us. So theirs is a lot more recent, where ours is like hundreds of centuries years old, which is it should be.
I think hundreds of years old, and that, yeah.
So they've got a shorter time period to pick from, where we don't. So it's very interesting. They've got a Viking. They've got like a Native American. Somebody from 1930s Chicago in a whiskey house. They've got like a president. They've got we don't have these people. We have like really old cavemen and people from like Tudor times, Roman times and shit. It's like, it's insane. It's like much more harder to pick from. Good. It's not over yet. It felt like a finale. Then I think they tacked on a Christmas special, because I remember before season 5 came out, they're going, season 5 is going to be an emotional finale, and then they tacked on a Christmas special, which is the new finale. So I think that they quickly changed course one more time for the BBC, and I think it's no reason why it can't come back. Like, in this country, Tara might not know this, but sometimes comedies come back for occasional Christmas special. Later, they just tag on another Christmas special from a comedy, like 5-10 years later. There's no reason.
We get one-off special, that kind of thing. Yeah.
I reckon, Troy, you love Ghosts, right?
Yeah, I watched. Yeah, that's a great show.
If you haven't seen season 5 yet, because there's so much stuff happening, I'm gonna give you my confirmation. I think. There's a baby. Someone gets pregnant. This isn't a spoiler. The nativity play. Like, baby Jesus, she gives birth, and the ghost can. This is something me and my wife can come up with. The baby will see the ghosts when it's born, because it will inherit his mother's ghost sight. So you'll see the end of the show, and the baby will be like, I see the ghosts. That's like, the whole thing. See the spirits. It's gonna be lovely. I think that's how they're gonna do it. It's Christmas. You're gonna do the nativity play. She hasn't given birth yet. That's a bit obvious to me now.
You can tell they're gonna do it. Yeah,
but she's really showing at the end. So it's obvious, like the Christmas specials. She's gonna plop it out. Sounds like a penis when I say that. It's just gonna get it out, plop it. Oh, it's good. Go watch that. And then there's Ghosts. There's one last one standing, which is the Japanese comedy show.
Oh my god, I need to get on this. I need to get on this show because I didn't know it was out.
Yeah, I think you've taught. The thing is, Netflix is really going in hard now on Japanese comedy shows with the hosts like they would in Japan. This is something that I can't wait to see when I live in Japan one day, because there's always comedy shows with the comedians, and they're always seemingly really funny, innovative, and funny. Sometimes you can just laugh at them because it's like a silly quiz show, and it's like physical humor. Tara might know what I'm talking about here. So you remember last year I said Last One Standing, which was basically like you have to survive by telling really funny jokes, and you get eliminated. And the most insane plot.
Within a story.
Some of it's crazy. Too Japanese though. Sometimes they don't really explain some stuff who these people are though. That's the only thing. It's a lot of it's understandable. Yeah. Sometimes it goes over my head a little bit when they talk about certain Japanese comedians. If they're talking about a TV program, I just laugh at it because the situation is funny. What is said's funny, but I don't.
They're laughing. That makes you want to laugh. It's infectious.
I laugh at the situation, but I don't laugh at who the person that they're talking about is. It's funny if I know the person, because they pop a picture up, and so I've watched a lot of Japanese stuff over the years, so I kind of see a lot of the comedians from Documental on Amazon, like that comedy show and Takeshi's Castle. So I'm kind of like. I'm beginning to see a lot of these people in Yakuza series as well. Like they pop up, these old comedians. So I do laugh at some of it, a lot of it, but it's good. I'm not going to spoil it. It's insane where I am right now. I'm 2 episodes from the end, and stuff's like spacecraft.
It's not from the end. Oh, damn it! I got
spacecraft is coming out this season.
Ah, yeah. Oh my god, man! Sony
aliens, clones. Secret Agent.
It's too shows to watch, man. I gotta watch that. Last One Standing. I gotta watch The Glory. I gotta watch that. I gotta watch all kinds of shows.
The Glory was good.
The Glory. That sounds like a porno. Am I right?
People love that show. People love it. So I need to get on that.
I love it too. Yeah.
There is one great bit where there's secret agents locked away, and they have to write scripts that they wouldn't say. And so there's a really nice Japanese comedian. She's very funny. She's very positive though, and she's saying all this nasty shit like she wouldn't say. The ones that have written it, the funniest ones. Like you're not when you see it, Troy. She just says some of the funniest shit, and her way of saying it, she just turns into a Yakuza star, and her intonation is so funny. They're ruthless, especially if they had a scandal. Or an affair, they get it. Like, the jokes are at them. It's like awful. Like they're awful people. It's brilliant. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Right, what else have you guys got? Because I am fucking tired.
Right. Do you want to go first, Troy?
Oh, you want to go first? All right, let's go first. Let's see what I got.
In first today. How about a refreshing change? Oh, by the way, David Beckham and Doctor Who's going to be amazing. What? Huh? What? David Beckham's Doctor Who. I saw David Tennant.
I was about to say, like, David Beckham. What are you talking about?
David Tennant was Manchester United footballer, and he married Posh Beckham. Oh God, there's another world. Can you imagine that, Troy? That's like another world. Imagine if David Beckham was Doctor Who and David Tennant was Manchester United player, and he married Victoria Beckham.
Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah. That'll be some next level with it. Oh my goodness, that is crazy.
Note to self: David Beckham is not Doctor Who, Ben.
No.
That's the title of this episode. Right.
He's not. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. What have I got? Let's see what can we start with first. I've got so many shows. Oh gosh. So many shows. Gen V, House of Usher.
Difficult, isn't it? Because we've got an episode after this as well. Like, where do you put them?
Oh, here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna go Gen V. I'm gonna go Gen V.
Gen V.
Yeah, Gen V. Let's do that one. Alright, Gen V. I'm gonna go here. I'm on episode 5 now. It's the latest one.
Where is this Gen 5?
Gen V.
Virgin, Generation Virgin.
Ah, this guy.
So this is a documentary about your life, is it?
Oh, shut the heck up, man. Shut the heck up. This is the big guy. This guy trying, bro. The lies are the lies. All right. So, Gen V, yeah. So, spinner for the boys. We know this. We know this. Spinner for the boys.
It sounds like a really shit wrestling stable. Coming to the ring.
Generation V.
They will never poke your mother. It's Gen V. Like a really shit boy band.
Oh my God, we're Generation V.
We are virgins. Yes, we are.
This really guy, bro. But yeah, but I don't know if you guys have seen this Generation V. I don't know if you guys have seen it just yet, but great. It's a great show. I'd say I'm gonna go. It's a hot take. I'm gonna go as a hot take right now because I say it's better than The Boys, bro. I'm saying it's better than The Boys right now. Story wise, it's better than The Boys right now. That's what I'm gonna say. It's solid. I'm like, oh my gosh, great story. Because obviously The Boys had more of the action stuff elements in there. You know what I'm saying? The over the top stuff. Well, the Gen V has that as well. But the story where there's this secret black site where they're experimenting on people with V, the powers, you know what I'm saying? And they're trying to literally uncover what's going on down there. And we have this character called Sam, who's one of the inmates of this facility. And he's trying to escape, and he's got a brother called Golden Boy, who's literally the new Homelander.
Golden balls for a second.
Hey, dude, hey, you never know with the boys on the storyline with universe. You never know. It could be a character with golden balls. I don't know. But for now, there's a character called Golden Boy. So he's literally like Human Torch. He can like go flame on, that kind of stuff. He can like, literally go on fire. That's his ability. Yeah. And he's got yeah. And he goes naked. And he's naked. When he goes fire, he's naked. Literally, that's what he does. He's naked when he goes on fire. That's what he does. And he even has a fight at one point in the episode, yeah. And then some guy hits him in the balls, and he's like, in the middle of the fight, and I'm like, oh my God. Ben saw me laughing his head off. He saw us see him be like, what the hell is this? But it's amazing. It's amazing, the whole show, man. Yeah, more the plot. So we have a character called Marie, who's like this this black girl who has blood. Her power is literally blood based. She's like a blood bender. It's basically her ability in this show. We kind of following her around, joining this school, the Generation V school, and she.
The birth rate gone.
This guy, bro. But anyways, yeah, he's just guy. So literally, she kills her parents by mistake when she was a little kid, because obviously she had the period. The period came up, and then the blood just flies up out the toilet seat.
She's sitting
on the toilet seat, and then blood just flies up like this. And then literally, her mom goes, "Marie, what's going on? Marie, are you okay in there?" And then also,
imagine upsetting her. You just get smacked by period blood every month. Bang.
Bro, you don't know the stuff she does in the show.
Especially with someone like that could throw their period blood at you. Like, oh shit, it's acid. Running around the flat with all the house, your partner's throwing that at you, and it's like mind control period blood.
She literally threw period blood at people. That's what she did. Her own mum killed her. Because period blood spiked here, went right through her neck. Right through her neck, like killed her. She was dying. She was dead. And her dad. I know.
Somebody's gonna have a complaint against us.
I know. They go like, "Ben, what you saying?" And then afterwards, and then dad comes in, and all of a sudden it's like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And all of a sudden, she gets distressed because her mum's dying or dead at that point, and then the blood just spikes out, and then he kills the dad as well. Literally goes right through him. Kills the mum and her dad. It's only her little sister left.
That time of the month is terrifying.
That's crazy, man. That's how that episode 1 started. That's only episode 1 at that point.
Damn, that's like one of the best villains ever. Like, what the fuck?
I know, it's crazy. And there's only episode 1, and then after that, literally, so obviously, as I said, she joined the school and she gets older. Like, so that was like 8 years later or something like that. And then she joins the school, and then we have a guy. We have a man/woman, almost like a they at this point, because there's a guy who was born a man, but his power is to flip between genders. That's his ability, because he can defend or get faster when he goes to the female form, and then when he's a man form, he gets stronger. So that's like a thing that he has, and he has concussion abilities. He's like Havoc in that respect. from X-Men.
Havoc.
Yeah, but then the funny thing about this character as well, he's a great character, both of them, the man and the woman version. I love it. Where literally he wears a pearl necklace. It's like a pearl. It's like half pearl, half gold chain. It's the way he does it, and I'm like, this flipping guy. I was dying the first time I clocked it. When you see it the first time, you're gonna be laughing. You're like, this guy has a pearl around the back of his gold chain. It's the gold chain on it. That's awesome. I was like, yo, whoever thought that idea is awesome. He's a legend out there. Whoever thought that is insane. So when he transforms, he just goes to the necklace and goes, it's just tight. It's tight. But it's awesome. But then, okay, so in this school as well, there's rankings as well. So obviously you get the rankings from the outside and then in the school. So Sam, the Golden Boy's brother, he escapes the facility at one point, and then all of a sudden Marie stopped with her blood power, stops him. And literally, yeah, this guy, oh my God, but yeah, literally, yeah, she stops him, and then obviously there's another guy in the school because her and another character who's basically Magneto, a black Magneto. Literally, them two are from Sabrina, the newest one, Sabrina, the one that just came out. So they're the two stars from there, from that show. So that obviously all of those gonna be good. It's gonna be great actors. You all know how good they are. So they're literally the main stars of this show. And let's see what else. There's a girl in here called Emma. She's a young girl who can shrink. She's got Ant-Man. She can go small, or later on in episode 5, she can go big. She can go really big now. So we didn't find out until the next episode she can go big, but her powers is activated with her throwing up. So she has to literally vomit to get small. It's insane. It's insane to activate her powers because she hates doing it. She has to go to go small. And then just
We all do that.
A lot to get massive. So I'm like, what the heck? Like, this is insane. Like, this is crazy. Just the way they activate the powers of the show is incredible. I love it. I love this entire show. But yeah, we got Gen V. I'm up to episode 5 now because that's the latest one out. It's 1 to 5 right now. We're up to date. So yeah, Amazon Prime, Gen V, better than The Boys so far. Hot take, bro. Story wise, it is better than The Boys. That's it, for sure. But yeah. So
I love how when that got announced, that show, they were like, it will never be like on the comic books, and they have actually got the sounds of it. That's the type of comic book, right, that I can never take on the bus or train because people sitting next to you like,
you can't do that. You can't do that.
You couldn't read it. You couldn't. It was just too graphic, and like the detail. Dear Lordy, appalling at some points, man.
Well, he doesn't say the details is great, especially in that book. Just read the book.
You never share that with people. Like, yeah, you want to see what I'm into? I'm gonna get promoted with this shit.
Got me to work. Yes, look at this. No, you're fine. But yeah, that's the first pick, Gen V. What's my second pick be? I've got okay, so I'm gonna go here. Okay, so the House of Usher. Okay, so all of the House of Usher. So I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. I'm not gonna go too crazy in deep about it because Ben's got to see it because he hasn't seen it yet. But I'd say right now, Mike Flanagan, this flipping guy.
How do we? What is it? The Fall of the House of Usher.
Yeah, the Fall of the House of Usher. Yeah, that's what they call it.
Oh, so it's about how Usher's no longer famous and that he's a shit R&B singer. And he had affairs with all the women, and he's a shit R&B producer.
Hey, Usher's a legend right here, man. Disrespect, no slander, Usher slander right here, man. Come on, man. We can't do this. No.
But clothes. I am Taylor. I'm gonna take my. No, that's Nelly, isn't it?
That's Nelly. You're talking about Nelly.
Wow, I feel like racist. I'm not
Usher,
racist.
Usher was let it burn, let it burn. Remember that one?
Yeah, you know what? I feel so bad right now. I'm not racist, but Nelly. What happened to Nelly, bro? Now Nelly's was Nelly. Usher couldn't get his mouth around Nelly's cock, bro. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
Telling you that right now.
Oh my God. But yeah,
Usher.
That's the House of Usher. Okay, so basically it's like a version of the House of Usher from Edgar Allan Poe, that story. And then there was a Vincent Price version that was like years later, which was like 1960, which was a great movie, by the way. Which was called House of Usher. But Mike Flanagan has brought it back to the original Edgar Allan Poe poem for the House of Usher. Who's Roderick Usher is like the figurehead of this family, of this kind of elitist pharmaceutical company that they're running in this show, and they show a little flashback of him growing up, having like a bad childhood, because he's literally has a mom who works all these kind of jobs, works at this pharmaceutical place when she started out on the desk, and their dad, because they didn't know who the dad was growing up until they found out a bit later on, was this kind of like rich guy where they're living in poverty. He's literally living the high life. He doesn't want to go see them because, like, you know what I'm saying, he's basically his kids that he should have had, kind of thing. So then they kind of grow up and become savage, in terms of the business tycoon world, because they have to, like, you know what I'm saying, live up to that expectation of who their father should have been. So, man, then apparently the dad, he's a top actor, by the way, you know this guy as well. But he's literally got like 5 wives at this point, has like about 6 kids. And these 6 kids, a few 6 kids, all die one by one, horribly. So that's basically the plot of this show, because literally, if you first plot, you know exactly what's going on. But the other thing is, but the difference is, he is telling the story to this lawyer that he's known for years. So this is like the basic plot of the story. So first thing you see in the show, these kids are dead, and that he's had.
I'm kind of listening, but I'm also kind of not listening.
Yeah, this ain't no really spoilers, because I'm just literally, there's just like literally
6 people die is a spoiler for me.
No. So literally, it's not a spoiler, because when you watch the show, it's literally them just going back to this basically the whole story is how they die.
Okay.
It's basically the plot. How they die.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, you see like a whole how their lives and how they're living for all these episodes. So I'm on like episode 4 right now. But I'm just literally talking about episode 1. We're not talking about nothing else. Just like the first couple of seconds, and that's it.
Okay.
So then they kind of set up the show with like crazy. They're only in coffins. That's what the first couple of episodes. You're like, damn, they're in coffins. They're at like a funeral. Like, what the frick? But there's like a overarching spirit that's doing this stuff. So I ain't gonna go too deep. I ain't gonna go too deep, because this stuff gets deep. That's what I'm gonna say, man. It gets deep right now. Like, I ain't gonna go too far. You're gonna love it. Ben, as soon as Ben sees this show, I'm gonna say right now, you're gonna love the show. You're gonna love the show. Hey, it harkens back to a midnight mass. That's all I'll say. It's that kind of good. It's that kind of good. It's not as good. It's not at that level of a midnight.
That's your opinion.
Level, but Ben might say different. I don't know. Ben might say different. But I'm saying, but midnight mass is so good. But Paul the House of Usher is doing so well right now, man. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, I was like, because Midnight Club, that was a complete miss for me. I was like, nah. Mike Flanagan, we ain't doing this again, Mike Flanagan. We ain't doing this, Mike. I said, Mike, you need to come back. I was like this, rubbing my hands together. I was like, come on, man, you need to come back. You need to make a comeback here. It needs to be a big one. It's like
a wrestling match. You've been beaten down for half an hour, bitch.
Exactly, man. It's been stomped out.
I mean, it's not terrible, but it was just boring. There was
It was boring. I didn't like it. It's so weak. It was just boring. Nothing was. It was
like,
stuff was happening.
Because as an anthology, the story itself was fine. But it when I come to see Mike Flanagan, I come to see like a decent 8-part. I mean, Midnight Mass, people now would consider the better show because it slow burns like hell. And it's so I had to really persuade you because you weren't too sure. And I remember stick with it, because those last 3 episodes, it ramps up like a motherfucker.
It was a slow build. Because that's the thing. Midnight Club was like was a build, but it was a. You could tell from like the first couple episodes, it wasn't building to anything. You could tell nothing was going to happen. But Midnight Mass, you could tell something big was happening. It was like you could feel the ominous feeling of the whole show. You're like, sorry, something's coming. Something's coming. Midnight Club, you didn't feel none of that. That's the difference. But this one as well, you know, from the jump, the first episode, you know, you're strapped in. The first episode. That's what I was talking about. That's what I thought. First episode, give me a little. That was the first couple of seconds you see. Like a funeral was happening. That's the first thing you see once the show opens up. And then he's just seeing things. He's seeing all kinds of stuff. So, oh man, I don't say too much about it, because this is so great. Because Ben's gonna go check it out at some point. He's gonna literally.
Yeah. So I would like to see if it can break the top 2, because obviously Blind Manor was still good, but never not quite as good as Hill House. 3, 2 is Hill House. 1 is Midnight Mass still for me.
Yeah, Midnight Mass all day for me. Midnight Mass that's special. Midnight Mass is
so
special.
I want to stick. I want that to go in the top 2.
Yeah, yeah.
He said that's ahead of a top three.
It
Then
might-
the next year, Mike Flanagan's the next one, he's got to try and get that top three. It's more exciting for me if he's got to keep trying to get inside that top three with that.
That's what he's doing. That's what he's trying to do. Usher. He's trying to do that. I can tell already.
Blind Man was okay, but it was better than Midnight Club. Midnight Club was the most fucking disappointing thing I've seen in a year.
That hurt my heart. That hurt my soul. watching that
So
show.
pumped
Oh,
for it.
God.
So pumped for it, and it was a bit. I will finish it. Actually,
I finished
I
it
will
because
because I am a completionist.
I finished it because I had to, man. I was like, I can't start something not finish it, so I just finished it. But it's just like, oh man, I'm boring as hell. Nothing happened. Because the thing about his one, the Kidnap Club, is because he was looking for a season 2. With Midnight Mass, he was just like, okay, that show was finished. That's it. It's told the story. That's it. In Midnight Club, he was literally trying to get season 2. He was like, I want to get season 2. I want to tell more of the story, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, nah, man, just no. Stick the landing first. First season, bro. Stick it, bro. That's what was his mistake. But
Oh, by the way, wrestling talk is obviously Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes versus Sakura and Jimmy at Crown Jewel for the tag belts. I've just seen the SmackDown results. Sorry, I am listening to you. I just catch up.
Yeah, but I'm basically done now, anyway. But yeah, that's like literally my 2 so far. I'm not gonna say. We'll save the rest. I've got some more, but I'm not gonna say too much. So that's me done.
Next week, we got next week as well to do. Yeah, we got so much shit. Haven't
Yeah,
recorded
exactly.
2-3 weeks. This is what happens.
Yeah,
We got piled. This podcast has the audio version of piles. We just need to get it out of our system as a backlog.
Yeah.
Constipation.
Oh man, yeah, that's
We're
me
just
done.
releasing it very slowly over a couple of hours.
Yeah, let's just go. Release that real quick. But yeah, that's me done. That's me done. That's my team.
Tara.
Okay, so right, I'm gonna talk about 2 movies, and the first one, yeah. Okay, the
Have you
first
got enough for next week first?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, go for it. What were the 2 movies? And are they Korean?
Okay, the first one's Korean. The first one is Ballerina. So
Ballerina. Oh no, Ballerina.
So it's basically a revenge horror, not exactly horror, but it's a revenge show. And the 2 main actors are from the Korean Money Heist. So that is Tokyo and Denver inside. Yeah. And because oh dear, my battery's running out. Yes, fine. Yeah. So basically, I'll do an introduction first. So the smelly man is the bad guy in this show, and his name is Mr. Choi. So let's just call him the smelly man, because if you have not seen the Denver in Money Heist,
Mr. Troy, you're calling Troy Smelly.
Choi.
Choi. So if you have not seen the
No, you
smelly,
do it, man. No, you do it. God. Go on.
right. So if you have not seen the smelly man, who is actually the Denver in Money Heist, he is gross. He's literally gross. 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 Because he has this rugged look. He doesn't wash his hair, and it's so bloody greasy. You can feel it's even greasier than goddamn grill in McDonald's.
Oh, hey, Tara, I'll tell you a quick story because I know you're gonna finish this. But the guy back in school, back in secondary school, there was a guy. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that. He might be listening. I don't know. But years back, he had this like there was a guy that I knew who took the mick out of him because he said he did this with his gel, like this one. It was so greasy. I was like, oh my god. Oh, that had a flashback in my head. Oh man, school days came back. That was crazy. But yeah, go ahead. Continue.
Okay, so just imagine some Asian dude with like long shaggy hair, and it's so greasy. And so this actor's name, I don't want to say his name out loud. I don't want to get cancelled or anything. But according to the news, so this actor, apparently, I was right in my prediction because he doesn't bathe. The first time I saw him in Money Heist, I knew he doesn't bathe because he looks smelly. You know, I can smell people through the screen. Yeah. Oh, scented candle. Okay, scented candle. Because talking about him is already smelly. So the news article said that he doesn't wash his clothes. He just asks them dry because he believes he doesn't sweat. Yo, Korea in the summer is hot, Everyone sweats. It's smelly, and he's smelly. So he had this sex scene in Money Heist Korea with the girl, and it was so explicit. They were both nude and yada yada, and their proximity was like this, like less than a meter apart, and they're like fucking together. And I am thinking, you know, the time I used to live in the UK when those like smelly homeless hobos just walk past me, and you can smell the smell. I'm thinking, like, you know, if he smells like that, he smells like a rotten egg. And girl, the actress who filmed the sex scene with him might have died from a nose malfunction.
Oh my god. What's going in?
Yeah, so I'm like, ew. And in Ballerina, his hair is even longer, greasier. And I don't know why they had to go to that damn extra mile by showing like workout scenes of him doing shit and stuff with his sweaty, oily body. Like, God, look at me. I am so fucking hot. Nah, 진짜 더워요. 진짜 더워요. 오빠 진짜 더워요. Fuck you, mate. You never bathed. There is nothing special about working out, being sweaty, glittery, kira kira, or so sparkly, but you don't fucking bathe. And all those fucking scenes in the movie were like fan service. Yeah. And he's a bad guy, so he does really bad shit in the movie. And I got my flatmate's cat. My flatmate's cat came to watch it with me while I was watching it, and she got petrified because her eyes were so big. And she was but you know, the ending is a good thing. Yeah, yeah, Jakaris. That's all I can say. Yeah. So out a dragon. So overall, it was, yeah, the movie's not that well done. The female lead was quite badass, and she fought the smelly man, aka her rival. So I was teaching the cat, Jaja, if you see this man, he is the smelly man. Okay. If you see this man, he's
You're teaching your cat.
if you see him,
Smelly man.
you stretch and fight. So I'm like, okay. And you know the best part? Yeah, she gets it. So it's like teaching your kids, right? If you have a kid, you gotta teach your kid who's the boogeyman and what to do, right? How to differentiate a boogeyman, right?
I like the sweaty man.
Not exactly sweaty, yo, but he doesn't wash his clothes, and you know, he doesn't really wash his hair from one of
Let's talk about the show. You're getting sidetracked. Fucking hell.
Getting Ben's killing me.
Show.
because there's this
See,
other
a
Korean
quick joke, fine, but you're going so far off the show now. Back to the show.
Okay, I had to say one thing. Yo, there's this other Korean reality TV show called I Live Alone, and they featured him. And you know, he doesn't really wash his hair. He just
Oh my god. Wait, I
yo.
Live Alone. Is this a show you're talking about?
Ballerina. Yeah. I just said
Is this your second pick?
no, that's my first pick. So
Get on with it then. Jesus Christ.
right. So basically, it's up. There is BDSM. There is BDSM in that show. So if you're gonna see it, and if you're gonna throw up at people who don't bathe doing BDSM, girl, boy, honey, I suggest you get a barf bag.
Okay, so is Ballerina any fucking good? Is what I want to know.
Yeah, it's so fucking good. I give it a 9 over 10.
Good, right. Next one. Let's get you back on track. We're gonna be all
Oh,
day.
it's a 10 over 10 because Dracarys makes everything better. So yeah.
This shows you.
Oh, Ben is killing me. Oh my god.
I'm
Okay.
trying to get this woman to like get to her pick so that we can like talk about the next show. I mean,
I'm crying.
there's
I'm
the
crying. I'm
shows
crying,
and
bro. I'm
there's,
crying.
like,
Oh my god, I'm crying.
that was some epic rant, Tara, bro. Like,
I'm
seriously.
crying. Oh my god,
I mean,
Ben,
I'm
I'm crying.
trying to say as much without spoiling the show because I know that you guys haven't watched it yet. But you know, I don't really want to spoil the show because I want you guys to watch it.
I'm scared to watch it now because he's so sweaty. You put me off.
Dude, you have to be your house, right? Just spray it. Yeah.
Fucking, I sprayed my TV screen. That makes me feel better. Right, Tara,
Okay.
your second pick, please.
Last night in Soho.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
that's
Yes.
talking about creepy.
Hey,
I think that's
hey,
he's a creepy
hey.
bastard.
Last night, so yes, I'm back. I'm becoming. Oh my god.
That's just talking about how let's talk about Matt Smith and what a creepy boy he is.
Oh
He
man.
looks like a right panty
He
sniffer.
was a hot boy. Yeah, he was a hot boy.
My wife doesn't think he's hot. She thinks he's creepy.
I think he's hot.
I don't think he is. That
Okay,
chick
maybe.
can knock people out. It can have eyes on. Looks like some fucking horror makeup. Go on, you go for it, Tara. Go.
Okay, right. So you guys have watched the movie, right?
Oh yeah, we've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, so just a recap. Like I watched it last year on Google TV. I paid fucking $5, but it came out on Netflix yesterday. So it was Friday the 13th. So it came out on Netflix, and we had this little party in the office. So I played the movie on the TV because they only watched on Netflix. So my colleague was there, and I was saying to my colleague when Matt Smith came on screen, "He's so hot," and my colleague was like, "Roll eyes, roll eyes." Yeah, the guy colleague. Yeah. So basically, I like this movie because it featured, scenes, pretty scenery. Yeah,
Pretty.
yeah.
It does.
I,
It does. It
I,
does. It does. Yeah.
yeah, I miss my time in the UK. So I guess
Yeah.
anyway.
We used to go to Soho a lot. Me and Troy, when Troy was in London, we used to go to the place called Eat Tokyo.
Oh, yeah,
There's
we
that lovely restaurant, Eat Tokyo, that way. I used to
Oh,
go
nice.
so much.
Yes.
At the free time.
I can recommend more than Eat Tokyo. There's Dozo. That's pretty
Yeah.
authentic as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the restaurants around there, the Japanese restaurants around Soho are amazing.
Yeah, that's solid. That's solid.
And it's a
around there.
really solid LGBT gay lovely community around there as well. So it's a really safe area, Soho.
So it was all right, actually. I went there with a Japanese maid to drink, and we got into a conversation of like why do girls need bra. So let's keep that aside.
Okay.
Anyway, so I like this movie. Yeah, I like the retro vibe, and in that time, Matt Smith is a hot bad boy. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, yeah, and I just like the olden retro vibe of London, and that kind of era. So I liked it a lot. Matt Smith was hot as usual, and yeah.
But let's talk about the film. Let's talk about the actual film.
Yeah. What do
Yeah,
you think about the film? Yeah.
It's
I
great.
like. Yeah, it's not bad actually, but I think there was a plot twist in the end. The whole thing is a plot twist,
Yeah.
so
You
it
can
wasn't
spoil it for us
really.
because we've both seen it.
Yeah, we've seen it. So.
Yeah. Okay, so when Anya Taylor-Joy's character was actually the bad guy, I never expected it because I always expected that Matt Smith's character was the bad guy, that he's a serial killer, a hot serial killer or something like G Dragon's song. I forgot the name of the song. Yeah, but I always thought that he was the bad guy, and I didn't expect the girl to be the bad guy. But overall, I think the whole concept was amazing. No, it's pretty interesting actually because
Yeah.
I was watching it with my colleagues yesterday. So they were saying like, "Oh, the main girl is pretty. The other one, not Anya Taylor Joy, the other girl, yeah, I forgot her name. The main girl is the small one. Yeah, they say she's pretty. Then I'm like, wait till you see the other one. I think she's prettier. And then my HR manager was like, oh, it's not scary. I don't see any ghosts. When is the ghost coming? Then I'm like, it's not really supposed to be scary. It's more of a supernatural kind of
It's
concept.
the atmosphere. It's the atmosphere.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's supposed to be eerie. Eerie. That's
People
what it's supposed
that don't watch horror are kind of annoying because like it's not always about the jump scares. The best horror doesn't need jump scares. It's about the atmosphere. It's about the characters. Good horror does not need shitty plot twists. So that's why I'm not a fan of like Friday the 13th. It's got
They took it off.
characters in that series never been good. Never been a good series. I'm sorry. All the characters do is want to have sex. Name me a character from Friday the 13th that you can remember that isn't Michael Myers, for Jason Voorhees. Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street. I can name you some characters from there that are decent. Yeah?
Yeah.
No, Last Night in Soho is a decent horror film.
So yeah, it's what it's what you call high some
Heightened. I love heightened horror. It's the best.
Yeah.
I won't say it's completely the decent horror film, but it's more of like, well, it had a retro vibe that I liked. It featured a lot of London and the building, the architecture, and like the time. I mean, the time where she actually goes into the vinyl record shop and buys vintage clothing, and goes back in time to like 1970s around there and all. Yeah, that is what I actually like about this movie, and also the fact that Matt Smith was a sexy bad boy. Yeah, I want my Asian boy like that. So yeah.
Yeah, so you enjoyed it. Okay, who's your favorite character in there? Obviously, Matt Smith's like obviously.
Oh, Matt Smith, yeah.
But who's like your favorite character in the movie though? Who's your favorite character overall in the movie?
Honestly, Matt Smith. Water.
Alright, who's a good character? He was a good character. Okay, all right. So who was your favorite character there, Ben? When you watched it, what was your favorite character?
Just the whole thing. I don't have a favorite character. I just thought everybody was well cast.
Yeah, overall.
I love Anna Taylor-Joy, but she is a little bit in danger of being in too much stuff at this point. I think everywhere I look, she's turning up. She's taking a bit of a break for a while, which is good because for a while, every decent film I watched, she was in it, and I was getting a bit sick of seeing her fucking face at one point. Because like, there's sometimes you see an actor all the time, you're like, oh, for God's sake, again?
Everywhere,
like, literally every film I pick up, you're in it. Like, stop it.
Yeah.
True. I went on a horror binge recently. She seemed to appear in every horror movie I watched for a while. It's like that Wednesday actress. I'm getting a bit sick of seeing her.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Jenna Ortega.
Jenna Ortega.
She's in Scream. She's in Wednesday. I think she's in some. She was in X. She was in. What was it? Something out. She's been in like 3 horror franchises.
Scream. Remember the Scream one? The Scream. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much, bro. It's like I'm sick of seeing your fucking face everywhere.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There was a bit. I was watching it last year. X, Scream 5, and Wednesday. I was like, oh my god, why are you in everything I'm watching in the same week? Like, stop it. Don't people a chance.
Apparently.
Don't be in the horror genre. Try something that isn't horror themed or gothic, man. Like, seriously.
Yeah, she's never done anything that's not gothic. You're right.
She's a good actress, but like,
she is really good. She's got range, but she's always in that goth, that kind of
Wednesday
horror.
shows it, thankfully. Wednesday is the thing for her, so she's not just a horror chick. Thank God.
Some range. Yeah, she's really
I need to watch that. I need to finish Wednesday.
Yeah, no, I finished it the other day. Wednesday was so good. So good.
I watched the first episode, went, this is good, and then I forgot about it. I need to go finish some certain shows up. But yeah, Last Night in Soho is just as good as anything Edgar Wright's ever done. And I can't wait for Scott Pilgrim's animated series next month.
Oh, yeah.
Talking of Edgar Wright, I hope it's not a exact thing of the film. I want it to take some story, like, because the books are different from it a little bit. I want the series to cover the whole books. I don't want it just to copy the films, because otherwise, what's the fucking point?
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, Matt Smith is always playing the villain. I don't know why.
He's not always the villain. He normally played good characters before when he was in Doctor Who and The Crown and stuff. He's not always the villain.
Yeah, those are the only 2 good characters that he has. Damon Targaryen is morally grey, and other than that, he's a villain. So yeah.
First off, his career is a good guy, but now most of the stuff he's been a villain now most these days.
Mostly face?
Yeah, these days mostly villain. Matt Smith.
Yeah, but he's a hot villain though. None of us can resist a hot villain, y'all. Like Loki. Tom Hiddleston.
I'm not even going to bother anymore. I don't think he's up.
Ben's given up. He's just sitting there giving up.
I've just given up on this podcast now.
He's lost hope now.
I can't even. At least he's not smelly, right, Tara? Yeah?
Yeah. At least he's not smelly.
At least he's not smelly.
Yeah, he ain't smelly. Matt Smith smells beautiful like flowers. Yo, you want to see an Asian villain? Ta-da!
His eyes just roll back in his head, bro.
Yo.
I want to know about the film. Why
I finished the podcast.
Ben just died right there. Oh my God.
God, if you want to talk about how hot guys are, ring your girlfriends. The camera work is good.
Yeah,
And
cover looks amazing.
Yes,
it's
yes,
written
it
in
was.
Soho, and I don't know how they got the streets empty. It's not a back lot, it's the actual just. And
Oh,
they
they
dressed
clear
up
people. They
Soho
clear people.
so
Yeah,
well.
they clear people.
They
Yeah,
dressed
the
up
set,
Soho
set, the set
so
design, all that kind of stuff is insane. So good.
They did that in a night or two, apparently, the 60s stuff in Soho and the streets. They got it done in like a night or two because the London Authority was not going to let them shut down Soho
Yeah.
for too long.
Yeah, that place is that's high society down there. So
How the hell
yeah,
can you shut that down for one
Come
evening?
on, everyone goes through there.
We
Everyone.
just turn the lights on.
You can't do that. You can't shut down Soho. No way. No way.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can go to Soho now, right? You're nearby.
Soho.
Soho. Right,
Soho, man.
let's wrap it up then. Let's wrap it
Yes,
up.
let's wrap it up.
Pump yourself, pimp yourselves, pump yourselves, do what you got to
Pump,
do.
pump it up.
Pump it up.
Okay, y'all. Come to my channel. We've got Asian men bra models.
Asian man, bro.
Asian men. That's a great name for a rock band, Asian men.
Asian man, bro.
We're Asian men. We got big titties. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What
You don't even see the titty shape.
You rocker. Go, Spider-Man. Go, Spider-Man. You fuck with one of us. You fuck with all of us.
Russian babushka's titty.
What?
Asian titty men have bigger titties than the Russian babushka. You know, the Russian ladies carries the tree log. You know, babushka, the one that carries the tree log.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The one that cut. Yeah. I know.
I thought those ladies were massive until I met Wonho and showed you from Monster X.
All right, this is next week's talk. Stop. I've got like 6 shows in.
Legend of All 101. That's my YouTube channel. Pop culture stuff, movies, reviews, reactions, all good stuff. That's me. You can follow me over there. Description box below. Like, share, subscribe, and the good stuff. You know what to do on this channel. You know what to do.
Chloe's channel, y'all. Check it out.
Wrap it up.
Are we done? We're good. Yeah.
Yeah, done.
Yeah, cool. Taco will be back to do half an hour's talk about hot Asian men next week. I'll let you. We just need to end this one.
I'm promoting my own race, y'all. Asian.
Yay!
Yay!
Shave your armpits because I can't see any hair when you lifted up your arm there.
I did laser. It's good in it.
Laser. Oh
It's
wow, laser.
surprisingly good. Don't know why I'm bringing that up. I'm just.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I don't know. You love to see it though. You love to see it.
Oh man. Right, we better go. Right, it's goodbye for me.
Bye for me.
For me.
We should call ourselves the Cunt's Pajama. Oh, by the way, yeah, there's everything else in between, like, you know, the Facebook and all that shit. But I don't do that 100% here because I don't care. The Cunt's Pajama. What a name for a rock band. I can't believe it. Hold on. Yeah, the Cunt's Banana. There we go. Ooh.
But now